Hello everyone. So today is 21st of May and we are going to discuss what we are expecting on 23rd of May and how our indicators performed on 19th and 20th. So first of all, let's come to the option chain. So here, if you look at the 16,000, so those yesterday at 16,000, 16,100 and 16,200, some put shots were made, but if you notice that around 16,000 the OI is almost 33 lakhs, okay, which haven't been closed though market was moving up. So some positions have been closed but not all, and there are 33 lakhs contracts there. Okay, we just have to multiply this number, the OI, by 50. So now the next thing is that at 16,300 also almost 20 lakhs contracts were added yesterday, and those are the short positions that were added yesterday, and so that's from the option chain. So now let's come to the end of the day data. So if you look at, so this side is the 20th and that side is the 19th May. So if you look at here, that is some futures long positions have been added. Okay, so yeah, they have been added heavily, and also futures short positions have been closed, but not much. Okay, and now so the call short positions, if you can see that the call short positions have all been hedged by making call buyings. Okay, and yes, of course they have made a lot of put short positions, so it temporarily looks that they are somewhat bullish, but also they haven't closed their call short positions. Instead, what they have done is they have hedged their positions, okay, by call buying. So that means either market or Nifty can go a little up to give exit to the put short positions, and then they will make profit by taking Nifty down with their call short positions. Okay, or either market can be bounded, and since they have made short positions on both the sides, so it's a short straddle, and market may give move both the sides, and ultimately they would win, making profits. Okay, so these are the two views that can happen on Monday. But if we look at the charts here, so as you can see, already I have mentioned several times 16,184. You see, it was acting as a resistance for a long time, and then it broke and went up. Okay, so the next resistance level is at 16,459. So you have to watch out for that, and so that would be a major hurdle to cross that line. And if that is crossed, then it's 16,821. But it's highly unlikely that this will be broken. But still, it's stock market, and let's not speculate. So according to the positions or the fresh positions that will be made on Monday, so we will analyze according to that. So coming to yesterday, if you see here, in the morning at 9:32, okay, in the morning at 9:32, I simply told that 16,000 and 16,100 put shots are being done, but still I advise not to go for it. Okay, and then if you notice here that here at around 11 a.m. I told that don't go for the up move, it's a trap. So let's see what was happening at 11 a.m. So this is the candle from 11 to 11:15. So this was the candle. Okay, so it was showing some bullish move here. Also you can see it just crossed 200, and many people would have got bullish here, but then you see it almost went down to 16,120 almost. Okay, so I mean almost 90 points fall. So how did we get to know that? So here, if you look at the chart, so sorry, this is the Nifty chart, okay, and here this is the score chart. So you see that there was this fall, okay, so the line was falling, the graph was falling for the score, but Nifty was going up here, okay, and then like you see this is going down, but Nifty is going up, or it's almost the same, and then finally Nifty followed the score, you see, and it came down, and then again the score recovered and Nifty gave some up move. So that's how, even if you see the scores here, so the score was here, so put shots were being done, so the scores were positive, and then the score went max to 44, and then it was coming down here, and you see the score at 11:19, or here if you see the score came down to 12, okay, so 16, 12, and then it went to negative. So the score was coming down, and that's why I advise that don't go for the up move here, and so after that you could see that there was some 90 points fall. So that's how we get to know beforehand using the indicators, and so still, I mean, people think that 10 to 15,000 for 1 year membership is a lot, but if you're trading in the derivatives, if you take one wrong decision, then in one trade you can even lose 1 lakh. 15,000, 10,000 is nothing, like that's normal for if you are wrong, then it's a normal loss, okay. So that's why it's I mean, I think it's not a lot, but it's all up to you. So that's how I have been showing that how the indicators work and how nicely the predictions work. So yes, here it came down, though it went up, there was the put short positions which were not closed, and so finally the score, you can see the charts, this is the score chart, so it came down here, and then finally again the score moved up. So, and then here you can see that Nifty was down and the score started moving up here, okay, and then the up move came, okay. So the thing is that, and the same thing for Bank Nifty, if you go and see here, so here the score was in a decreasing mode, the Bank Nifty was almost flat, and then you can see the down move, okay, in Bank Nifty here, and then again the score recovered sharply here, and if you see, go and look at here, this score, Bank Nifty also went up. So before the fall we got to know, and also since in the morning put shots were done, and the whole setup was bullish yesterday, that is this intraday was also bullish for the premium decay, and this part was also bullish, the money flow part, and so I mean, overall the setup was bullish, but still I did not go for it because I think it's a trap, but let's see. So even if it goes up, then also it will face resistance at 16,459. So if you want, you may short above 16,500 or above. Even I told you in the last video, okay, last to last video, if you go and watch on this, when Nifty was around here 16,003, almost touching 400, I told that since this line would act as resistance, you can short above 16,500 and above, and then you can see the downfall, and everyone was profitable. So that's what happened yesterday, and on Thursday you can see I gave clear full day analysis. So in the morning, as you can see, at 9:20 we got that 16,000. There was call short, and the resistance was at 16,184. So who wanted to play very safe, they could have shorted 16,200 or above. But again, then we noticed that 16,100 call shots were happening, and then at 9:41 am we noticed that 15,900 call shots were getting done, and then the Nifty went down to 15,900, and then 10:45 so, and then as you can see here, at 2 p.m. even I told that at 15,850 call shots were done, and also at 15,800, and so everything could get shifted to 15,800, and it did finally. So just go and check at 2 p.m. where was Nifty. Just go and check here. This was the day. So this was at around 2 p.m. it was here near about 15,846, and now it went down below, it went below 800, and then at 800 it stayed. Okay, so I mean, I gave all the updates on Thursday where Nifty could end. Okay, and you can see, you can check the time, you can see that everything went correctly. So these are because of the indicators. They give very clear signal, and I mean, you also get to know from these IV conclusions. So they are not totally based on IV. There are many other things, but I call it IV conclusion, where you'll get to know what's happening at all these strike prices. Okay, and that too during the live market. So I mean, you can very well clearly see that I mean, before Nifty was going up and the score was decreasing and Nifty fell. Okay, even in the last video I saw I gave you the graphical representation what was happening. So that's how well the indicators are working, and I hope you liked it. So again, let's not speculate for Monday. Please do watch out for these levels, because if you look at the 1-day chart, so this level has still not been broken, 16,184, but during the intraday it has been broken, but still market looks a little bullish. So if it goes up here, we just have to watch out for the next level, 16,459. And if you are doing any call shots here in between, then please do hedge it. Okay, how do you hedge it? Suppose you are shorting at 16,300, then you buy 16,400 or 500 and you hedge it. Okay, and if it reaches near about this high, 16,459, then also on Monday if it goes higher up, then I mean, it would be a nice opportunity for sell on rise, and you can do call short at 16,500 or 600 or 700, or maybe at 800, because ultimately crossing 800 would be impossible. So 16,800 would also be a good option to for the call short. Okay, so yeah, again I would say that let's not speculate. Again, I mean, what I do, I mean, the end of the day data also, we have seen that several times it also fails, because all of a sudden, because everyone knows and everyone has analyzed the end of the day data, so they just do sometimes they just do the opposite thing when market opens. So when market opens, keep an eye on what positions are being made, and determine whether it's a buying or a shorting or whatever. We do that with our indicators, and the scores gives us the direction. Okay, and we get to know what whether it's buying or though you see that here, I mean, Nifty was flat, but the score was moving down. Okay, so there was some put buying that was going on during that time, and that's why Nifty came down. So the indicator can catch. I have also shown you previously that it can indicate where the big players are present. I mean, it can analyze the big players particularly, and also the buying and the shorting. It can differentiate it. So that's why I always. I mean, I just keep an overview with these end of the data and everything, and the levels. But I always do a fresh analysis in the morning, that what is happening, and I tell that to my members, because that is the main thing, like whatever is happening on that day, and if it matches with the end of the day data analysis, then it's well and good. Otherwise, you have to be a little cautious and see whether the positions that are being made fresh, suppose on Monday, whether it exceeds the positions that are being made on or that were made previously, or the previous positions are being closed or not. So it depends on the situation. So you have to analyze the whole thing, and then you have to give the prediction. Okay, and that's I mean, that's why we are you have seen that we are correct almost all the time, but I will still say that okay, let's be correct 90% or 95%, because this is stock market. We should be humble enough. Anything can happen. So that's why uh, keep learning and trade safely. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.